Welcome to the verse.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Verse Crypto Channel, the most savage, degenerate crypto channel out there. My name is Chaos Chris, and I'll be your host today. Before we hop this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so we keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in this space. With that being said, let's hop right in this video. So, I got another awesome, super duper exciting video for all you guys today. We are going to be talking about low cap altcoin gems to own before the Pulsechain mainnet launch. And for those guys who don't know, when Pulsechain launches, you're going to get a copy of your ERC20s over onto the Pulsechain. And let's just actually just go there real quick, just so we're all on the same page. So if you come over to pulsechain.com, it breaks down all the good stuff that's going to happen. And kind of just keep scrolling down. Yeah, so it's basically kind of under this interoperability bridging. It talks about a 1-to-1 ratio. They have something for Ethereum to Pulse, but basically you're going to get a 1-to-1 for all your ERC20s. So for those guys who don't know and are still new to Pulsechain, definitely check it out at pulsechain.com. But basically what we're going to do today, guys, is go through every single one of these low cap altcoin gems. And in my opinion, there's a good chance that some of these altcoin gems will blow up in the future. Right now we're kind of in like a .com style boom with these crypto projects. So there's no way to really tell whether or not they're going to be great down the road. Basically, you know, going down in the future, 95% of these projects will fail. And then there's going to be like a small 5% of the projects that will basically make it through the next crash. So one thing I really want to do is kind of break down each one of these projects, because you will be receiving a PRC20 copy. And if you guys strike gold with some of your PRC20 copies, there's a good chance that the project might move over to the Pulsechain. And if you already own that token, and basically if the price goes up, you can make some awesome money. Plus, a lot of these projects are probably going to be sitting here looking at the Ethereum blockchain and be like, well, I can basically do the same stuff on the Pulsechain blockchain, and I'll just move all my infrastructure, my resources over there, and we'll stay on the Ethereum blockchain, but we'll mainly run on the Pulsechain ecosystem. So that's kind of like the idea behind this. Plus, you know, there might be some LP pairs where you can take your ERC20s, pair it up with your PRC20s, and like get rewards on token transactions, on swaps. There might be like incentive tokens for staking. There's so many possibilities that are going to come out through the PulseX exchange. So definitely do not sleep on some of these ERC20s. But also, one thing I like to mention is I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you guys to buy these coins. I just want to give you guys some insight onto some really low cap altcoin gems on the Ethereum blockchain that could be possibly life-changing money. I'm not really sure, but this is just based off of my research and how long I've been in the cryptocurrency space. So starting off, our first project we are going to cover today is Sushi Swap. And this isn't too high risk, but Sushi Swap is on the Ethereum blockchain. It is a decentralized exchange, and it's definitely one crypto project you do not want to sleep on. So kind of come over here, you go to sushi.com and kind of scroll down. So they have a multi-chain automatic market maker. Basically, they're on so many different blockchains. So this is a multi-chain cryptocurrency. And the one thing I really want to emphasize is the fact that, you know, this coin is going to be existing on the Pulsechain. And so this is going to be a new market for more and more people in this community go in and absolutely buy up that token. So I'll give you guys a little bit breakdown of the app and all the stuff they're doing with their AMA. So they have a lending and leverage protocol. So you can put like short positions, call positions on different types of coins. There's lending where you can borrow cryptocurrency. I'm not really big into like the lending and leveraging because I've had so many friends get wrecked going this route. But they also offer that option, which makes the token much more valuable. There is staking, just like any other decentralized exchange. You can stake a token and receive a base rewards token or incentive token. And then in this case, I believe you receive Sushi. And then on-scene program, where basically you can use this platform to promote your project. The ecosystem is constantly evolving. They support over 20 different wallets. They're on 14 blockchains, and they're about to be on 15 with the Pulsechain launch. There's over 25,000 Discord members and 150,000 wallet holders. Some of their biggest partners is Yearn, Cream, Av, Pickle, Acropolis, and the Keeper Network. So it's definitely really cool to see them partner with other projects. I know a lot of people don't like the whole partnership route, but there are times when partnerships are really, really great, especially for the promotional side of things. Now, if you guys come up here to the enter the app, you can connect your wallet, and I'm just going to hit MetaMask. Give me 1 second. Let me just open this sucker up. Oh, 1 second, guys. Third time's the charm. Awesome. So if you come over here, you can check out all of. Let's wait for it. You can check out all the LP pairs that you can get into. They have so many tokens. There's pools where you can get in and put in a position or join a staking pool. Right here is the Kakashi lending and whatnot. And then they have something called a sushi bar, where you can basically be staking sushi for X Sushi, which is a rewards incentive tokens. And also you get a 0.05% of the swap fees. And then they also have like analytics, dashboards, basically just like really great stuff to look at different tokens, especially with the sushi analytics and whatnot. So my overall thoughts is with this decentralized exchange Sushi Swap, I think it's a lot better than Uniswap. And you know, the way they approached it is, you know, they took Uniswap and they fixed every single component and basically marketed the project in a way where it's like, this is the best decentralized exchange we have on the Ethereum blockchain. Right now, Uniswap has a bunch of lawsuits. There's a lot of stuff going on. It is the #1 decentralized exchange. But when it comes to these blockchains, there's going to be multiple exchanges. And I would bet my bottom dollar that the Sushi Swap will give you the option to also trade on the Pulse chain. So this can actually be a huge giant on the Pulse chain ecosystem. So it's definitely really awesome that you're going to be getting some ERC20 copies of the Sushi token. Now, moving on to our second low cap altcoin gem, BitMart. So I know a lot of you guys do not like centralized exchanges. I don't like them whatsoever. But BitMart is a centralized exchange that has its own token on the Ethereum blockchain. It's all like KuCoin that had their own token on the Binance Smart Chain. And also BNB has like their own little centralized exchange token, BNB. So basically BitMart is trying to replicate the same exact model. And I believe that there's going to be aspirations down the road to launch a blockchain. I'm not really sure how that's true. That's a lot of rumors. But what's really great is, you know, BitMart, they have spots. They have like futures trading. You can buy and sell hundreds of different cryptos. They have a pretty easy to use UI here where you can just select and search any crypto you want. There's staking, there's stablecoin staking, which is pretty awesome, especially like if you have a bunch of money sitting in your bank account and you just want to make some money over the course of a year. You can just like take your $500 in your bank account, put into BitMart, and just earn 7% APY. There's no other savings account that offers you that same ROI. There's also some of the major cryptocurrencies on this change that you can get into, like Cake, XLM, Doge. Everything's just really, really great. And so let's just do a little price analysis. So I'm going to come over here to BitMart. So BitMart token number 560. Total market cap is 53 million. So this project is a baby. It has yet to really skyrocket. When it comes to these centralized exchanges, there's going to be huge competition. How I see these centralized exchanges is it's basically banks in the cryptocurrency space. And a lot of these centralized exchanges are going to have an edge up on a lot of these big banks because they already have the infrastructure and the tools ready to basically import new users into cryptocurrency and also make it easy to access and hold your cryptocurrencies in your wallet. Now, kind of starting off, we'll go a little max out right around like before we had like the altcoin season of 2020. This coin was sitting at about like 3 cents. It got down to 1 cent and then it just went absolutely bananas. It climbed all the way up to 30 cents. And at a peak, it was sitting at almost 41 cents. So if you would have got in kind of down here, you would have basically almost 40x your money right off the bat. Now, what we're starting to see is this coin starting to trade sideways. And so what I predict is in the future, this coin's probably just going to go up and it's going to explode when we have the last leg of the current bull run. Now, I would probably wait a little bit and just let this settle out a little bit. The market's all crazy. The stock market, there's blood in the streets. But this might be a good opportunity if this coin continues to keep trading sideways. Because if you could kind of see right here, it was going up, it was going down, and then just broke out again, and then broke out again. And so at this point, it was sitting at about 15 cents all the way up to about 22 cents. And then it basically kind of like 2x from there. So I predict that, you know, the same concept's going to happen. But one thing I will mention is you're going to get a ERC20 of BitMart. And this is going to really incentivize this centralized exchange to hop onto the Pulsechain. And when BitMart sits there and said, wow, all of our tokens are being replicated on the Pulsechain exchange, this is going to incentivize them to offer more of the ERC20 based tokens that are launching on the Pulsechain onto their exchange. And so that means that to come in, buy up a bunch of these tokens. So we'll take an example like Pulsex. They, let's say they're like, all right, we want to support Pulsechain tokens. So we're going to buy up a bunch of Pulsex. If a bunch of that Pulsex is bought up, it's just going to increase the price. And it can be the same thing with Power City and any other token launching on the Pulsechain ecosystem. So this definitely is a token that you do not want to sleep on. And right now it's sitting at 30 cents. And the market cap is 50 million. So let's say if it gets up to $1 billion market cap, you're sitting at almost a 20x from right here. So that's definitely something really, really incentivizing. And let's say let's just take 30 cents, multiply by 20. So basically one of these tokens will get up to about $6 a token. So it's a great buying opportunity. And it's also a low cap altcoin gem. So definitely do not sleep on this project. Now, moving on, let's go to our next one. The next low cap altcoin gem that you should take a look into is DRace. As I've said before, metaverse and blockchain games are going to be a massive industry in this space. So many people are jumping in, playing these video games. You're not outside playing soccer or whatnot. The kids of this generation love video games. And some of the biggest projects in cryptocurrency are going to have like some sort of metaverse feature, number one, and some sort of gaming component to bring more users on. They're going to have NFTs. They're going to have in-game economies. They're going to create a nice play to earn model. And something that I will say is DRace has done absolute awesome numbers this year. And one of the best parts about this project is it's on the Pulsechain, and you're going to be able to get a tokenized copy of it on the Pulsechain. So just to kind of break this project down, right now we're kind of in the DRace beta phase. Let's go to the home real quick. So basically, you can own a racehorse, you can hold their native token, which is DRC, and then you can race. And basically, the best way to think about this project is you have a NFT tokenized horse, and you put them out there and you race, and there's like an algorithm that determines which horse does the best. And it's just basically like taking the real life racing and just putting on the blockchain. You can sit there, you can bet, You can put up ads. Like, for example, you see crypto.com. So you can already tell that crypto.com is getting behind DRace right off the bat, which is absolutely awesome. And right now, like I said, we're kind of in the beta phase. So I'm going to check out the roadmap real quick. So there's NFT, there's races with special NFT prizes. They have a NFT horse breeding function. They have an NFT horse renting mechanism. So if you guys want to rate, like rent a horse and race it, you can do that. There's single side staking for liquid love, first user profile expansion. You can have like a picture, horses, all that good stuff. So kind of looking up coming up. So they're going to go to a version 2 base smart contract creation. And then they're going to launch DRace version 2 right around May. And so kind of just going into the future, they're going to keep developing this ecosystem until they can completely launch this racing token. Now, the idea is once the full game is out, this price of this coin is going to go absolutely bananas. But I feel like there's some issues with the Ethereum blockchain kind of holding back the project. And also, it's a very complex project, so it's going to take some time to develop. Now, let's take a look at some of the price analytics behind it. So let's check out DRace. So right now, DRace has a market cap of 29 million. So that's a baby market cap. So you can really tell this is a very, very high risk investment if you guys want to get into it. So kind of like at the peak of this project, it was sitting at almost $7.86. Now it's in the gutter. It's at 88 cents. A lot of this was due to hype. Anything that just goes up like up and to the right, sooner or later, there's going to be a massive correction. And so right now we're at 50, 60 cents and it's coming down to about 88 cents. So we're kind of like back at its initial run up back from August. Now, there's a good chance that this project might fail. There's also probably some other few things that's holding it back. But one thing I want to mention is the fact that this project is going to also be on the Pulsechain ecosystem. Can really incentivize you to, buy this token on the Ethereum blockchain and then basically get your ERC20 tokens on the Pulsechain ecosystem. And you can do something like, bridge your tokens over to the Pulsechain, or you can get into that PulseX like yield farming. There's so much stuff you can do. But if this project were to blow up and go back up to like $8, you can easily 10x your money. And the same thing's probably going to be replicated on the Pulsechain ecosystem. So this is definitely a good project to keep your eyes on. Like I've said before, it is very, very high risk. So, only invest what you can afford to lose. Now, moving on to our next one. Your next altcoin, low cap altcoin gem is Big Data Protocol. As I've said before, data is going to be the next oil. It is basically one of these industries that is going to blow up. There's going to be a huge demand for more projects when it comes to data storage, scalability, all sorts of stuff that you can think of. It covers Stratos that does a lot of that stuff. But so kind of going in Big Data Protocol, it's basically a liquid marketplace for commercial valuable data. So some of the components of Big Data Protocol is you can tokenize data. So, the idea is if you have some sort of like medical records or some financial statements, you can take that data and tokenize it and put it on the blockchain so that you and only you have access to those tokens. So they have a data vault and a data room. They also offer basically like LP pairs. They offer staking. There's so much behind this project. And they have seed pools. Now, the one thing I really want to kind of point out to you guys is there's this one component. Let me go back. So it was under Data Vault. So there's this one component of this project that I absolutely love, and is the Intercontinental Exchange Incorporation. And so basically, it's a Fortune 500 company that designs, builds, and operates digital networks to connect people to opportunity. ICE provides financial technology data services across major asset classes that offer their customers access to mission critical workflow tools that increase transparency and operational efficiencies. IC operates exchanges, including the New York Stock Exchange, and clearing houses that help people invest, raise capital, and manage risk across multiple asset classes. So I'm not going to go through the entire component of the ICE, but basically what this project is trying to do is replicate the same thing on the blockchain. They're trying to tokenize the stock market. They're trying to find ways to take, everyday assets and put it into a digital space. And this is something that's very, very ambitious. I'm not saying that this project is going to achieve this goal, but because they have a team of young and ambitious developers working towards it, that means that there's a good chance that if this project succeeds, it could be absolutely huge. And this is a project that I've been following for almost a year now, and I absolutely like with what they're coming out. I think the marketing's not too great, but they have so much information and so much stuff they want to do to basically tokenize every different aspect of your life. And basically what the market that they're aiming for is the Ethereum blockchain. Like Avalanche is trying to do that. The Solanogenic network is trying to do that on the XRP ledger. Big Data Protocol is trying to do that on the Ethereum blockchain. And one thing that I can kind of see with Big Data Protocol is once they see that their token and all their software is on the Pulsechain ecosystem and see how efficient Pulsechain is, there's a good chance that they might switch over there and continue their efforts on the Pulsechain ecosystem, since the gas fees are low, the scalability is a lot better, and it's just overall Ethereum, but a better product. Now, the one thing I want to kind of take your attention to is the price. So let's take a look at the price analytics. I want to be completely transparent with you guys. Right now, the market cap is 3 million. So if there was ever a high risk, low cap project, it's probably going to be this project. It is worth 3 million. So definitely, please tread carefully. Now, something interesting happened with this project at launch. It absolutely got botched. So it was sitting at $6.79. Pre-salers took profits, and then it basically just went into unknown dead territory, and now it's sitting at about 14 cents. So basically, to kind of sum it all up, the launch was completely botched. They're still trying to develop this project, and they're continuing forward with their marketing efforts. Now, one thing I will say is with projects like this, there's a good chance they could come back. It's been about a year now. Yeah, we're coming about a year since their collapse. But if they're able to achieve their tokenization of like everyday assets into a digitized space, there's a good chance that it could return to $6.79. And so right now we're sitting at about 16 cents. So I'm going to do a little bit of the math here. Yeah, so that would basically be a 42x on your money if you were to invest in this project. Now, the one thing I want to get across is, if you come in and, you buy this project up, you're going to get these tokens on the Pulsechain ecosystem. And if they start to move over to the Pulsechain, there's a good chance the price will skyrocket. And also what we see with a lot of these Ethereum tokens is the fact that they have to pay these massive gas fees to do swaps. So this de-incentivizes a lot of like small investors and basically allows the whales to go around and just buy up the price when they want. So part of the reason why the price might be so low is because of these gas fees. And that's what I see with a lot of these Ethereum based projects is, not a lot of small investors want to invest like $100 or $250 into a project where they have to pay like a $40 gas fee and just eat up a majority of their investment. So this might be a good case for this project, but keep in mind it is very high risk. Nothing's ever guaranteed in the space, but something you want to keep your eye on since this is a low cap altcoin gem. Now, getting to our last altcoin gem, we're going to talk a little bit about UFO Gaming. And so this is another play to earn game. As I said before, play to earn games are awesome, especially the ones that have a metaverse component and a staking component. One thing that UFO Gaming has done really, really well is that they built out a staking, an ecosystem, and metaverse, and also have a nice NFT platform. The development team behind this project continues to add multiple utilities behind this coin, and it's an absolute altcoin gem, and it's a project that I'm very, very excited about. It's also a project that you should not be sleeping on. Now, kind of checking out some of the stuff they have. Gaming X Blockchain. UFO Gaming will collaborate with traditional gaming companies to integrate them onto blockchain and develop new blockchain gaming features. So right now, what they're trying to do is develop a Gaming X blockchain because the Ethereum blockchain hasn't been doing so well. And there's been a lot of issues, and projects have just been moving away from it because of the scalability issue, the transaction speed, all the stuff we always talk about. Now, one thing I want to keep you guys up to date on is a lot of these tokens are going to be multi-chain. So they're probably going to go to the Gaming X blockchain, but also because they still have their tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, it's going to get copied over to the Pulsechain. Now, they also have virtual land. So each game will have its own governing planet. We will run virtual land auctions where people can purchase their own piece of that planet and earn revenue from the game by completing specific tasks. So there's going to be land, you can stake it. There's a good chance that you might be able to rent it out. A lot of projects like to do that. Basically, this virtual land that you own in this project is also going to get replicated over onto the Pulsechain because it is an NFT. And so if you hold in your wallet, you're going to get that same copy of that same NFT over on the Pulsechain, and you can possibly use it to flip over to get some awesome cash. So right now, they have the Super Galactic game going on, and you can check it out right here. When you see this term ecosystem, basically what UFO Gaming wants to do is they want to create a ecosystem where they have like lots and lots of games in this play to earn economy. So Super Galactic right now is their first game, and you guys can check it out. I'm not going to really go through it too much because it'll just turn this video into like a 50-minute video. But the idea behind this is they're going to offer really, really unique play to earn games, and the more games they earn, the more people have to buy up this token to get like NFTs, in-game features, and that's going to put a massive, massive buy pressure and push the price of this token up. So some other stuff they have is like, the Genesis NFTs, play to earn. They have a rating system. You can breed and trade characters, which is probably another NFT. And then they have an NFT marketplace. So basically they have a place where you can go in and swap for different NFTs. And so how I see this project kind of performing is, with their NFT marketplace, if Pulsechain launches with their token and all their NFTs, this is going to force them to open up like a little Pulsechain tab where you can switch over to a Pulsechain blockchain, and then you'll see all your NFTs on the Pulsechain blockchain. And they're going to basically capitalize off of this launch and use that new ecosystem to sell and trade those NFTs. And also it's going to incentivize more and more people to come over to the Pulsechain when they see that function. And keep in mind, I'm not sure if they're going to do this. This is just me taking a guess based off of what they offer. All this stuff is prediction. Nothing's finalized and whatnot. Now, kind of going over here, let's just do a little price checkup. So UFO Gaming. As you guys can see here, this market cap is 154 million. So definitely not as risky as the last two. Kind of at its max at the bull run. We had 0.0005, and now we're sitting at about we'll say like 6 zeros and a 6. So we kind of decreased our value by half a little bit. So basically we saw a huge run up and then a huge decrease. Now, when it comes to like these price performances, a lot of this happened due to the last leg of the bull run. A lot of people sold Bitcoin and people start investing in these other cryptocurrencies. Now, as the UFO ecosystem continues to get built out, you're going to see the price of this token continue to rise because there's going to be more and more and more games. Also, if you come in and buy a bunch of these tokens, you'll have a copy of them over on the Pulsechain, and you can own the token. And if UFO Gaming decides to launch some sort of game over on the Pulsechain, you'll be ready for the game, and you already have the token ready to go. Plus, it was a free airdrop, so you can use it to play in their little in-game play to earn economy and be part of their ecosystem. Or you can just sell it off. I mean, there's so many stuff you can do, but this is a really awesome game. They have so much stuff going. Feel free to check out the link down below. So with that being said, guys, that's it for the video. Those are just some projects that I was looking into to do a little bit of strategy with, the awesome ERC20 copies and the awesome airdrop with the Pulsechain launch. I really love going in and doing these crazy analysis, researching these projects and finding, new methods and strategies when it comes to trading in the cryptocurrency space. So before we wrap this video up, comment down below and let me know which project is your favorite project. And also let us know if you have like a little special ERC20 project that you think is going to do well on the Pulsechain ecosystem. And so before I wrap this video up, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so we keep you guys up to date.